Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I just want to get on here very quickly because it's been in my spirit to speak this word that I believe the Lord has given to me. And what's been popping up is blackmail. Blackmail. Somebody, you're being blackmailed. I don't know who you are. Only you know who you are. You're being blackmailed by someone who knows something about your past, and you are worried. You may be even giving in to their demands and what they're saying. It's like the person continues to bring up something that is a source of fear to you. They are literally able to diffuse any sort of argument or any sort of disagreement you may have, anything that you may voice that they don't agree with or they don't like. They keep bringing up something. And it's almost as if they saw you do something. It's not necessarily something that you did with them, but it's something that they discovered that you were doing or they saw you do. And they've been holding that thing over your head. And I see this being something from many years ago. Many years ago. That's what I'm seeing specifically. As I'm speaking, it's like something that they saw you do. And this person holds this over your head. It's almost as if when you're in a friendship or in a friendship with this person, your whole life, all these years, decades, it's like you have been doing everything to keep this person quiet by doing everything to win their or to remain in their favor, and you are willing to do anything to keep them from revealing this thing. And it's coming to a head now where this thing is being brought up a lot. This thing is being brought up more often than not, worse than ever before, and you are in a place of despair. You have even thought about killing this person, whoever you are. There's things that's going into your mind. You're becoming so desperate because now your life, perhaps you have a family now, or your job. That's what's coming in my spirit. Your job. If this person tells something or brings this out, you lose your job. You will lose your livelihood. And so what's been happening, you're becoming so haunted by it and you're losing sleep over it. And what's coming into your mind, you're even thinking of killing the person. I don't believe that it's something that you would ever think to do or want to do, but your back is so pressed against the wall that you're thinking these thoughts have been coming into your mind to keep this person silent. But I hear the voice of the Lord saying to be still, because he was there and he saw what you did. And all these years he has kept you. And this is nothing more than the enemy using someone, because when you sin immediately conjures up secrecy, and there is automatically a yoke upon your neck when you sin and you do wrong. And this thing that this person is holding over you, it's like they're happy to have this over you because the individual that's blackmailing you is jealous of you. They're jealous of your life. They're jealous of what you've accomplished, and they have this one thing. And truly the reason why they haven't told it is not because they care about you, but because they enjoy seeing you suffer. They enjoy having that hold over you. But all I hear the Lord saying is to be still. You need to get to a place of praying. You may not know how to pray, and you may not even pray that much. But I hear God saying, whoever you are, the right person will hear this message. You need to turn to him and you need to cry out to him. You need to confess to him what you did. Even though he saw you do it, you confess it to him. And you leave the situation in his hand. And you're going to see how he's going to turn it around. In some situations, he will give you the courage to face what it is. But I sense the Lord is saying, I will take care of this situation if you leave it in my hands. No longer will you give in to the demands of this person. No longer will you be afraid of what they will do, because God says, I am in control. I'm in control of everything. You have been trying to placate this individual and trying to do everything you can to keep them quiet. But all this time, you never thought to appeal your case to God. You never thought to go to Him and to cry out to Him. Instead of trying to entertain someone who's trying to destroy you, it's time for you to go to God and confess your sin before Him and bring it before Him and bring the situation before Him and ask Him to help you, to vindicate you, and to protect you. He who is without sin cast the first stone. When the Pharisees and scribe brought out the adulterous woman and threw her in front of everyone, she deserved to be stoned. Her secret was out. They wanted to shame her. They wanted to bring her out. But in the midst of that moment that was shameful for her, she wasn't even dressed all the way. She was thrown down before God, and her judgment and her punishment would have been just according to the law. But here was the Lord, and funny enough, she didn't even plead to Him. She knew she was wrong. She had no argument. She just was thrown before Him, and there was a mob behind her. But the Lord said, he who is without sin cast the first stone. And this is pretty much His mindset concerning you. Stop trying to keep the enemy quiet, because the enemy never has your good intention in mind. Begin to lay your case out before the Lord. Cry out before the Lord. Trust Him. No longer will you continue to try to pay off this person, buy off this person, do this. Be still before God and trust Him. Be still before God and trust Him, and He's going to give you the wisdom, and He's going to give you the resources, and He's going to give you the courage to face and to do what is needed. But you're going to realize that it's not anything crazy and desperate you'll have to do, but simply walking into the situation that's going to make a way. The path will be set straight, the crooked path, the sinking sand that you have been in, the raft that has the hole in it, and you've been trying to save yourself from sinking. God is saying He wants you to cast your net to the other side, and He wants you to forget about what you've been trying to do to save yourself, and He wants you to hear Him. He wants you to come to Him. He wants to help you. He wants to protect you. He wants to help you through the situation. There are lessons to learn here. There are lessons to learn that sin entraps you and sin will engulf you. And the minute you're sinning, I want you to understand, people, whoever you are that's listening, sin requires you to keep secrets. Sin requires you to tell a lie to cover that lie. Sin is always right there breathing down your neck. Sin brings paranoia. Sin calls you to be in a place of unrest. Sin calls you to become entitled. When your conscience is pricking at you so much, you begin to tell yourself something different. And so pride kicks in as a defense mechanism to justify what has been done. But sin always wants that payout. Sin is like, I did you a favor, now you owe me. Sin is like, I helped you hide that, now you owe me. Sin is like, I helped you get that, now you owe me. Now you owe me. But the Lord is here to take that yoke off of your neck, whoever you are. No more thinking and stirring your mind, and no more plotting and planning, no thinking of making phone calls to make something happen to this person, but rather get on your knees and cry out to the Lord, because He sees your situation and He knows what's going on. And if you allow yourself to continue on this path, you're going to self-destruct. This is what the Lord has given me. I pray that this reaches the individual it's for. Whoever this is not for you, I pray that you will, I adjure you to pray for this individual. And those of you, this may not be specifically exactly your situation, but you may be in something similar. And I'm here to tell you the same thing. The Lord wants you to go to him, to turn that situation over to him. That secret that you're trying to keep, it will not always be kept. Because once the enemy is done putting you in a state of fear, what will happen to this person is they will just because they can, just basically just destroy you and expose you anyway. Turn to the Lord and you're going to see how your accuser and those who try to come and bring disgrace to you, you're going to see how the situation, the Lord will have turned the heart of the person, the individuals, your boss, your supervisor, whoever. The Lord will do something and touch them, that the accuser, the person who tries to bring division, try to disrupt your marriage, try to disrupt your relationship, try to out you'll see that that situation will not work and it will not have the effect that they expected. But you need to turn to God because he's the only one that can save you. All right, guys, God bless.